The Danube region covers 14 countries, namely Germany, Austria, the Czech Republic, Slovakia, Hungary, Slovenia, Croatia, Serbia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Montenegro, Bulgaria, Romania, Moldova, and Ukraine, and is home to more than 100 million people. Despite having different cultures and different histories, these countries depend on each other. In order to cope with the numerous challenges and possibilities, the EU Strategy for the Danube region, or EU-SDR for short, was established as a macro-regional strategy in 2011 by the European Commission. The goal of the strategy is to strengthen cross-border bilateral and multilateral cooperation in certain priority areas. Priority Area 11. Working together to promote security and tackle organised and serious crime also gives police forces the opportunity to be involved in the strategy. The Bulgarian, German and Bavarian Ministries of the Interior have taken on the role of coordinators of this priority area. Our aim is to improve the cooperation among law enforcement agencies and promote the rule of law. In order to do so, representatives of the Member States meet twice a year to discuss the current situation in the area of security, as well as future measures to be taken. We have carried out a wide variety of projects over the last few years and would like to give you an overview of just a few of them. The Project Danube River Forum was carried out with the purpose of creating a platform for cross-border operational police cooperation. One outcome of the project was the establishment of the Danube Law Enforcement Coordination Centre in Mohacs, Hungary. The centre allows us to coordinate joint measures and exercises and serves as a venue for conferences. Another outcome of the project are the annual joint control operations that take place to fight, for example, illegal employment or trafficking in humans, firearms or drugs along the Danube. To do so, we also work together closely with Priority Area 1A, improving mobility and multimodality of inland waterways in order to harmonise and standardise checking ships on the Danube. The focus of the Danube Property Crime Project was on fighting international domestic burglary. The Project Cooperation Southeast Danube region was carried out to combat drug trafficking in the Danube region. The project that followed, Collaboration for Dismantling Drugs Distribution and Illicit Laboratories, focused on combating the illegal trading of synthetic drugs and dismantling illegal methamphetamine laboratories. In addition, conferences that dealt with important areas of police investigations were held. For example, a 2-day conference on the fight against outlaw motorcycle gangs in the Danube region. The topic of new approaches to and methods of preventing and fighting Islamic terrorism also caused us to organise an international conference with participants from 23 countries. Together with the Worldwide Fund for Nature, we are carrying out the Project East, Effective Enforcement Actions Against Sturgeon Trafficking, with the purpose of fighting the illegal trade in caviar. The Rule of Law project helped us to develop common approaches to and instruments for combating corruption. In the subsequent European anti-corruption training, best practice models were developed. Another important component of the strategy has been the establishment of the Central European CBRNE Training Centre in Hungary. There, bomb disposal technicians and crime scene investigators receive training in responding appropriately to situations involving chemical, biological, radiological, and nuclear materials, as well as to relevant emergency situations. Another focus of the training is on the cooperation with other authorities in such situations. There is also a close cooperation with Priority Area 10, institutional capacity and cooperation in the area of combating human trafficking. Our aim is to develop an overall preventive approach together with cities and communities that protects potential victims and allows us to take action against perpetrators and the backers behind trafficking networks. Financial support for the coordination and implementation of measures is provided by the Danube Transnational Programme. The newly adapted action plan puts us in a good position to deal with important issues over the next years. For example, hybrid threats, including cyber attacks, combating terrorism, and cases of classic cybercrime. Let's meet the challenges that await us in future together. The EU SDR gives us the adequate framework, the best network, as well as the necessary means to reach our common goals.